Have you ever noticed the similarities between the Garden of Eden at the very beginning of the biblical story and the kingdom of Jesus at the very end? You know how the story starts, right? In the beginning, there is God, and everything he creates is good. He places the sun, moon, and stars in the sky for light. He describes a garden with plants used for food, animals running and crawling on the ground, flying in the air, and swimming in the water, and there is harmony between all of them. And eventually, God creates man in his own image. In this garden, God himself resides with them and walks and talks with them. He gives purpose to his creation. The Hebrew word for garden in Genesis is gan, meaning a walled orchard belonging to royalty. What else do we know about this garden? Well, we're told that it has a gate that faces east. There is a river running from it that is lined with fruit trees. The tree of life is at the very center. God assigns the people to rule over every animal on the ground, bird in the air, and fish in the water. God walks with them and talks to them as if they are friends. He gives them jobs, and he gives them purpose by serving him. There is no fear, death, sickness, or pain. But then, sin. The people choose to disobey God, and the whole arrangement falls apart. It becomes cursed. Now, fast forward thousands of years to the end of the story. Ezekiel sees a vision of a future time and place that sounds strikingly like the beginning of the story, except it is set in the walled city Jerusalem on the Temple Mount. In this vision, he sees the glory of the Lord entering the temple through the gate facing the east. He hears someone say, "This is the place of my throne, and the place for the soles of my feet. This is where I will live among the Israelites forever." Ezekiel sees a river coming out from under the threshold of the temple toward the east, and there are a great number of trees on each side of the river, and where this river flows, everything will live. Fruit trees of all kinds grow along the banks of this river, and their leaves will not wither, nor will their fruit ever fail. On that day, living water will flow out from Jerusalem, and the Lord will be king over the whole earth. On that day, there will be one Lord, and his name the only name. The angel of Revelation continues the story, saying the river is called the water of life, and it flows out from the throne of God and the Lamb, Jesus. The angel says there will no longer be any curse. The throne of God and the Lamb will be in the city, and his servants will serve him. They will see his face, and his name will be on their foreheads. Then the angel announces, "Look, God's dwelling place is now among the people. There will no longer be death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things has passed away." He who is seated on the throne said, "I am making everything new." So, why is Jesus coming back? He is coming to make all things new, to stop the rebellion, to return his creation back to the way it was meant to be in the first place. God walking with man, all creation in submission and fellowship with God. The curse is reversed, creation is back to its original state, and God and the Lamb are at the center of it all. Maybe it's time we took another look and read God's prophetic instructions with new eyes and an open heart.